And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And one batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Juan Soto to the plate now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting a sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. From the stretch. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down and the inning continues.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box now, Yadiel Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 281 the average entering play. 7 homers, 39 driven in. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Robles at second. Cruz at first. 2 out in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eric Fedde is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Bouncer up the middle, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Christopher Morrow comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson. John Rivera.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Three and two. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in, Frank Schwindel. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 0-1 offering. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ortega is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. And now for Washington, Maikel Franco.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Ortega is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Rick Barrera.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Tris Barrera, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, a 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Velasquez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adrian.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
To the plate now, Adrian Sampson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 0-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch.
certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2-2.
2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago. Into the box now, Eric Fedde. 9-1-2 due up.
Eric Fedde.
Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Left side of the infield into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Ortega is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 40.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 16.
So digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. In his career, Cruz has a .280 batting average. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Striding in now for the Nats, Yadiel Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Now here's the pitch. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. That's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Misses down below the knees. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Ortega. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Nelson Velasquez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Velasquez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Herrera moving to his left, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Franco will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Luis Garcia.
So coming to the plate, Luis Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Barrera.
At the plate now, Chris Barrera lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Left side. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals, the pitcher, Fedde.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fedde. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Nico Horner.
The shortstop, Nico Horner.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Adrian Sampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So he picks up another hit, first of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Andres Machado comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Christopher Morrow will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. the look, now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-1, here's the pitch. Machado is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready for another shot now. Frank Schwindel. It was a walk in his last trip. from the stretch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 3 runs already home here. Now the double steal is on here, but he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready once again, Rafael Ortega. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, gone. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Erasmo Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The right fielder, number 4.
Stepping in now, Nelson Velasquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
At the plate, Nico Horner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 41, Adrian Sampson.
Into the box, Adrian Sampson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cruz is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Ready now, Victor Robles. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Juan Soto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, as the blowout continues.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hat like that in the league.
The bat, number 16.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Frank Schwindel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1. This is in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The center fielder, Rafael.
Stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He went deep back in the 5th. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 12 and the Nats 1. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now in the box, Yadiel Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Garcia. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Stephen Brault is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alfonso Rivas will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 36, Alfonso Rivas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner in there for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
At the plate, Tris Barrera, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Brault, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during a season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Rivas will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Nelson Velasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here it comes. 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Nico Horner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Steve Cishek will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cable Ruiz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 20, Cable Ruiz.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Rivas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Ian Happ is on deck. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some...
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 12-1. Standing in, Keibert Ruiz, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Schwindel is under it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Robles is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Number 49.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here now is Juan Soto. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Left center, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a drive by Cruz, deep left field, and it's gone. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Wilson Contreras. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Softly hit out to short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
1-0 home.
Nope.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Riding in once again, Frank Schwindel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Digging in once again, Michael Franco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57, now playing first base and batting 6th. Number 48.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 is taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Garcia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitch for 33.
Harry Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5. Harry Adrianza.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Cabot Ruiz is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Now this gets all the way to the wall.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second base.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Brandon Hughes gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And that misses ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
12-6 the final tally here. The Chicago Cubs seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Adrian Sampson earns his first win of the season. Eric Fedde permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.